Hello and what is up, my friends? It's Thunderbob here, and tonight we're going to be checking out another new game. This is Synergy, a city building game from developer Like Here Studios. This releases into early access on May 21st. Just a couple of days from now, I did get an early access key to check this out before it even entered early access. And I'm interested in this mostly because of the art style. This straight up just looks like prints from a Moebius comic book, and I really dig Moebius. I actually have a collection of like the first 2 years of Heavy Metal magazine, which heavily featured Moebius, and really dig his style and his art. And I saw a trailer for this ages ago and had on my wish list, and just out of the blue, he became available. Now, this is early access, and my understanding is when it comes out, there's going to be, I think, 2 campaigns and different seasons, and like it seems like a fairly substantial amount of content. But again, it's not going to be a complete product. I'll mess with this for a little while, but on these early access games, a lot of time I'll come back as they add more content, more depth to it. But we're going to jump in and just play for a few minutes tonight. I do want to note just off the bat, it looks like it supports ultrawide resolution. I usually try to mention that. I'm an ultrawide gamer for the most part, and really dig when there's support for that. Looks like there's quite a lot of settings in here, and it looks like I think almost everything defaulted, pretty maxed out here. Can you go above 1.0? You can, so you can take it below 1 and go to super sampling territory. It looks like we'll just leave it at 1 to see how it runs. Alright. I gotta say, interface, everything looks really smooth, really pretty here. Art style, direction, all this. I love like this background with little wispy dust. Kind of reminds me of if Moebius did like a Dune game. And this is a city building, like RTS strategy game, but I believe it's more of like an ecological kind of thing than it's not, I think, a combat focused game. From what I saw, I don't think this game maybe even has any combat, which that's fine. I've played non-combat games before. Not my favorite, but I think the art style might be enough here. And it looks like out of at the start here, we got campaign. You can do the Scorched Earth campaign, the Anchoring, or a Sandbox mode. You can replay campaign maps or use unique new ones. Since there's no storyline to follow along, you can just play as you like. Scorched Earth. The tutorial is essential for familiarizing yourself with the game's mechanic, ensuring you have a rewarding game experience and a good understanding. And then the Anchoring. It said, I think, that there were going to be 2 campaigns, and I wonder if it's the tutorial and the story. Or if I go like into the story, we'll just start at the tutorial. We'll start there. Group of exiles who were driven out of the dried out oasis that had protected them until then needs to recover despite their meager resources. However, the climate challenges them at every turn, and the desert is full of strange and dangerous mysteries. Kind of reminds me of Dune, which I'm a big fan of Dune also. I've got all the books. I read them as a teen. Love the movies, the old movies, the mini-series, the new movies. I'm like a huge Dune fan. I don't feature enough on the channel, to be honest. I want to go back and play those old Dune RTS games. I played a little bit of Spice Wars. I didn't love it. Not as big into 4X as the old school Command & Conquer StarCraft style. Alright, end to wandering. For 2 generations, our community lived in an oasis protected from the hazards of the outside world. But like everywhere else, we were driven out of our homes. All is not lost. After crossing a sea of sand, we reached the shores of some new lakes. No matter how toxic their water is, it'll be pure bliss to us if we can treat it. Your citizens need clean water to survive. To get it, you need to build a pontoon. Your citizens can draw toxic water from a lake. Special tanks. Toxic water must be treated in a purification basin to become clean water. Okay. Collected resources must be stored in the water tower, cleaner toxic water, in the cellar, food and clean water in small warehouses. All other resources. This seems very complex, but I do dig the style here. Can I zoom? Okay, I can zoom out. And it's just like So it looks like, okay, you can use WASDA, you can use your arrow keys. You can also hold the right click and look around. Left click seems to be for selecting things. Let's build something. Let's build a pontoon or purification basin and a water table. Open the construction menu. Water tower, pontoon. Okay. So, water tower. Should it be by the water or should it be by my town? I guess I'll just put it over here. I want to see what happens when they build. Is it cool? I love where there's like actual animations of them doing stuff. Alright, alright. So at least one guy. Can I like... Do I have individual unit control or is it more like the auto do stuff? I'm thinking the auto do stuff. I'll get one of you. And then I need a purification basin. Is that... Okay, that's got to be on land. The art style is in... It almost feels like Moebius. If Moebius was doing Dr. Seuss, like, art. Like, I don't know why, like, the trees and stuff. I guess that's a Moebius staple, too. Luvian bush. Sunshade tree. It kind of reminds me, I played a game a couple years ago. I think I've featured on the channel a few times. I think it's As Far as the Eye. And it's like kind of a similar survival game, but I think you were trying to like outpace a coming tsunami or something. It's been a couple years since I played it. I dug it. I didn't beat it, but the ecological stuff reminds me a lot of that game. Not the art style as much. I thought that was a bad looking game, but it really... I'm a big fan of Moebius. It's, I got speed. Nice. How much? Oops. You go... Looks like you go up to 4 times. I need the purification basin. Is it still coming? It's still coming. Look at that person go. And we're probably not going to get super deep into this tonight. I kind of just want to give it a little test here. I don't know, maybe 20-30 minutes. If I find a good breaking stopping point. Okay. We must install infrastructure for extracting. Okay, that was too fast. I didn't read it. Purification infrastructure won't work on our own. Let's assign citizens to new positions. Okay, so I need to assign... Do I click? Okay. I have 10 available citizens. So there's one person. And send... Might as well, I guess, send 4. I said 2. More is always better, right? Okay. We now own infrastructure to treat water, as well as healthy and sustainable irrigation systems. However, seasons come and go, hectic and harsh, and we risk a disaster if we don't collect enough supplies for immediate consumption. To keep our buildings running smoothly, we must store enough clean water. Getting clean water is essential for city survival. Scarcity of water means growing needs. Certain climate events such as dry seasons can be fatal. Fortunately, you can check out upcoming weather. Alright. Apologize for the yawn. I am kind of exhausted today. Today was my daughter's 7th birthday, and it's having a kids party with like 20 kids takes it out of you. Alright, we gotta build 2 purification basins, which is these things. So we'll just do them right next to each other. Assign 2 citizens to 8. Didn't I do this already? Oh, because 1 to each of them. I got it. And then you get 20. Let's speed this show up. And my daughter's school does this thing where you can't invite anyone from her class. Like, the teacher won't hand out invitations unless you invite everyone in the class. And my kid wanted some of her classmates, so we ended up having like 18 kids come out to our house. That's a long ass day. I feel like even at 4 times speed, it's like a little slow to build. Oh man, all the little animations. Look at them work in here. This is great. I love that. I wish I could zoom in just a little bit more. Doesn't seem like I can though. But like, I want to just like get in and really like. Okay. That's 1 time speed. They're moving real slow. Okay. I gotta assign row there. Okay. I gotta collect 20 water. You think if I assign more people here, they'll get the water faster? There's a per citizen efficiency rating. Okay, so I might just speed this up. Wonder if I can build more of these. How many citizens do I have that aren't doing? It's gotta be up here somewhere. Okay, I got 6 at work and 4 on other tasks. What other tasks? I've only got like 4 things. Look, they're just standing around. Vimiton and Zola and okay, he's doing something. It's cool that all of your villagers have names. The Oasis inhabitants have slept for too long under the stars, with only the expansive canvas to protect them. You need to provide shelter. Cool. Let's build some housing. Resource ripping. No various resources which can be obtained various ways. The simplest method is to collect them directly from the map. Okay. Collect rocks from Rocky. Finding, collecting Rocky. Okay. Also thinking about building a small warehouse. Okay. So I gotta find some rocks on the map. Do you see any rocks? That's not a rock. Ah. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay, rip out. I can't just like assign a guy to do it. Do I actually have to highlight all of them? Or is he gonna keep, like, when he's done with these, are they gonna move on to other rocks? Or do I really gotta like micromanage them to that level? Oh wait, did they just, are they gonna bring those back? Yeah, perform 1 rip out on a Rocky. Okay, collect 30. Okay, I got it already somehow. Build a warehouse. Maybe they won't put it away until we got a warehouse. We're gonna build, this could be like my town. I thought I was building somewhere for them to live. I guess I gotta get materials first. That makes sense. I kinda just want to go ham and build like a bunch of stuff, but I don't know if I'll break the tutorial if I... Let's just do it. We're just gonna do it. Doing it live, people. Citizens need a roof over their head. Okay. And they nourish themselves so that consume food and clean water. Need cellars to get clean water and food. That's not where we get clean water and food. What? Okay, therefore all storage of energy. Okay. Stone house. One thing I read, there's like 55 buildings, I think, that are going to be in an early access. That's a lot of building. Are these just different styles? Or are they the same? Capacity 4, 4... Oh, different materials. Stone house. I don't... Build 1 cellar. Have 3 houses within range of the cellar. Where is the cellar? There's a cellar. And I need 3 houses. Okay. This kind of feels like your billions. You know, where you like gotta put stuff within proximity to get the bonus. Am I just gonna pick one of these at random? Do you think the only difference is the resources? So like if you only have one type but not the other? Let's see. I think all I have is like rocks at this point. 1, 2, 3. Speed up time. God, there's a lot of resource types here. Look at all this stuff. Feels very complex. I do not know if my brain is up for this tonight. Saw an exclamation point. What is it want me to do? Oh, there's no one working. Oh, that's the one I built. So we'll put at least 2 there. This stuff rolling. I don't know what the pink is. That like where the workers are going? I don't know. They gotta finish these houses. I could say like a little bit of voice acting on either the tutorial or like it goes a long way. Or even just the like where they do like the Simlish. Guessing. I love the portrait art. I dig everything. The art, the style. I read some people were complaining that it was like too close to Moebius. Like I saw I don't remember if it was Reddit or on the Steam forums. Someone was like kind of complaining that it's just Moebius art. It's like I feel like it's definitely in that style, but there's not a lot of games that use that style. Another thing that comes to mind is like I think Sable is very Moebius-like. Life-saving curiosity. The food we brought with us is dwindling by the day, but picking the strange and prickly fruit growing in the area, not to mention eating, is risky. Before anything else, we must eliminate any danger related to the exploitation of these plants. Although we do not have a lot of scientific knowledge, it was this old distiller is able to perform basic chemical. Okay, let's make a distiller, I guess. I'm not going to read all that. This seems important, though. Health, thorns, temperature. God, this is super complex. Perform environmental analysis with field laboratory enable you to discover the characteristic. I need to know the characteristics of the plants I'm harvesting. This might be too much for me. Like, I'm loving the art style. But this isn't exactly what I'm looking for in a strategy, like a city building game. Like I'm much more of an arcadey, SimCity kind of like. I don't need to go in and harvest the specific plants. I just want to put houses down and make it look cool. I do think if these aren't broken into categories and there's just like 50 buildings in a long line, this is going to become unmanageable very quickly. Like they should have like, all right, all your houses are in like one row that pops out kind of thing. And maybe there's a way to do that. I just don't see it here. But I think combining the like structures, especially if all these is just the different ways you can pay for them, it would make sense to like to truncate them into ribbon kind of things. Okay, so I need a field laboratory. That one doesn't. Okay, at the end there. Field laboratory. Well, that makes it. That looks like a lab. Okay, we got one of those coming. We need a picker's cabin. What is a picker's cabin? Is that a cabin for the pickers? That makes sense, yeah. Okay. And we're gonna need 20 watery collect 20 watery pods. How did I do it last time? Okay, those are not watery pods. Is it gonna show me what the watery pods look like? Is a water hole? Some ruins over there. Okay, do I need to go to the rip out menu? I'm still not sure what watery pods look like. I know like they're kind of going for the ecological thing here, but it's a little too complex, granular for my brain this late. Watery pods. What am I missing here? Wait, click this button. Picking. I guess go for those. Homeless citizens? Oh no, we got homeless problems already. Okay. And when you're in one of these things and then you highlight over it, now it won't show the name of it. So if I'm looking for like a specific plant, I don't have any way that kind of looks like it. A new cycle has begun. Lisa Nalagai. Wait, no, wrong movie. I still collect 20 watery pods. See, I don't see the words watery pods in the tutorial screen. I feel like I'm missing something really simple here. I mean, they got like a fairly detailed tutorial and like compendium here. It's possible to build a well there. But... okay, so you can... that's what these buttons are. Rescind my previous complaint. I still think on the all tab, it'd be nice if it just like auto, like I could have all of them up here, but it's like, here's the housing category. You can just mouse over it, and then this expands and you can click on it, rather than like, it's a little more cumbersome to have to go down there and filter it. But, I mean, they got a fairly well working thing there. So, we still don't have any watery pods. But you probably need some citizens there, don't you? I think I need another house, because we had some homeless problems going on, you know. It happens. Your city gets too big. Get some meth on the streets. It's bound to happen eventually. Are my citizens, like... does that... my population just auto-grow, like as people have babies and stuff, I wonder? I think it still have homeless people. Vastu and Giala. That's cool that you can like zoom in on them. Yeah, I'm lost on how to get these watery pods. Okay, I got 3 of them. Someone is doing it. Who's getting my watery pods? Is it these plants? Is it because I put people in these buildings? Who knows? Okay, my new houses are done. I feel like a huge noob right now. I'm stuck in a tutorial. Okay. Click on this. Okay. I still only have 3 of them. So, like, obviously someone is bringing in these watery pods. Am I just supposed to research until I find the plant that like gives me the watery pods? Just gonna research everything. Okay, queued that stuff up. What about you? Can I... Okay, I think they're already picking. I get it at 4 times speed. Okay, I got 6 watery pods. I still have not... I have not seen who's turning those in. Where are you getting these watery pods from? I don't know. I just want like a cool village city in the Moebius style. I want like some crazy ecology buildings like SimCity. I want like houses built in the cliff sides and stuff. Like just far out there, weird stuff. I don't want to have to look for like the plants and stuff. That's like, it's just not really my jam here. Okay, we're at 6. I don't know how to like make this faster. Is maybe the other problem. Okay, I got 9. And I feel like the tutorial, like, I can go in and replay it, but the first analysis gives you the result of the rip out action, and of harvesting only provides information on harvesting actions that are already unlocked. After unlocking a new harvesting action, you need to perform a new surface analysis. It just seems so complex. If anything, like, the tutorial doesn't mention like the watery pod, so I'm assuming it's something like you research, you know, using the field laboratory. You research the plants, and then one of these is giving me these watery pods. I just have no idea. Like, that's like the only option I have is I can go research stuff. And maybe it'll pop up and be like, here's where you get watery pods, bro. Maybe if I assign more people. Still at 9. I may end this momentarily. I mean, like, I kind of got a feel for what it is, and it just may not be completely for me. Like, I totally dig the style. But it's a little slower paced than I'm looking for on a city builder. It's more ecological, more environmental. And I just want to put some houses in the ground. I just want SimCity by way of Moebius. Okay, I have 12. Maybe I should probably get more pickers, right? And it seems like I can't... Now, they're just picking, but I can't tell them what to pick, it seems. If I prioritize that, maybe that's quicker. I get a lot of water. Beginning of a new cycle. What I might end up doing is messing around with this on, see if this works on the Steam Deck. Get a little further, maybe complete the tutorial, and then do another run of this through the main story if I can make it through the tutorial here. It just feels kind of slow paced. Like I'm not sure if I missed something, but even at like 4 times speed, getting these watery pods is, if anything, in the tutorial, maybe I'm just too dumb, but if I'm too dumb, I feel like other people are going to have the same problem. Like, I'm supposed to be learning what to do, so if what you're saying is I need to do the surface analysis, like, I feel like the XYZ to get there, like, it should be like, analyze this, and then it's like, oh, here's where you get those pods, and now you know which plant to send your guys to go harvest. Because none of this is telling me what I want to know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm very exhausted tonight, but I'll mess around with this some more. Maybe I'll do a more thorough video if I spend more time on this. I really dig the art style, the presentation. The gameplay maybe just isn't completely my type of game. So if you are looking for a slower paced city building, kind of environmental kind of game, it seems like it's less combat focused. More like surviving the elements kind of strategy game. Check this out. It releases May 21st on Steam. And if you dig what I'm doing here, please like, subscribe, drop me a comment with any thoughts. If you know where to get these goddamn watery pods, please let me know. But thanks again. Have a good night, everybody.